Well, hi, everybody. Welcome in once again to another edition of Inside the Lions Den right here on the Queen Sports Network. As always, I'm Mike Lennon, and today I'm joined by Madison Webster of our cross-country team as they get ready to take the course here in 2021, something that they haven't done in the cross-country season since 2019 with COVID, of course. But Madison, thanks so much for carving some time out here. I know final couple of days of summer vacation coming your way and then right back at it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm
Absolutely.
so excited to go back. It's been a good summer. Training has gone well. It's been fun, but obviously I'm so excited to meet the new team, and we have a lot of new faces. It's going to
Sure.
be really fun. Definitely a lot of potential. So I'm excited to start up like traditions like camp and
Exactly.
from early morning practices, calf sits. I'm ready for it again. So.
Well, and for those of you that don't know, I talked to Tom Scott for the Get to Know the Royals, and he had told us about, that getaway experience of going up to camp and really kind of bonding as a team. And of course, didn't have the luxury of doing that last year. You got a taste of it back in 2019, but weren't able to do it last year with COVID and everything. So, let's start there. What does it mean to you, the fact that the season is finally back and coming that direction? Obviously, a lot of preparation, a lot of work, but it's got to mean a little extra something now that you can actually have it back during a normal time.
Absolutely. I mean, as someone who was like a freshman when this all started,
Mhm.
I think I kind of took for granted like the opportunities we got 2 years ago.
Sure.
I mean, my freshman year, we flew out to California like 3 times. We did all sorts of team activities together,
Mhm.
and I mean, when COVID hit and we didn't go back last year, it was devastating for all of us. But like myself particularly, I just felt like kind of like lost. Like I don't have anyone to train with anymore,
Mhm.
and I don't know, like what is there really to do? And so I think, given I guess it's been like a year and a half since that time,
Mhm.
I think I've grown a lot as a person as well as an athlete, which kind of correspond. I'm really looking forward to going back because I guess I'll be one of the older
A
athletes,
veteran.
a veteran, and
Yeah.
I really think that I can use that opportunity to really be a leader
Sure.
and kind of lead our team in the way that, I mean, I'm sure you know, like Hannah Wolkenhauer, Ali Ariano, to name a
Mhm.
few, really inspired me my freshman year
Sure.
and gave me like the memories and the opportunities that I would love to pass on to our new team.
Mm. Well, I look at it. You talked about kind of being that veteran role, and of course, you have a unique perspective as a veteran on this team with having to miss that season, of course, and your encore year after what you said was a fantastic freshman season. And you go into this year. Of course, a lot of the incoming freshmen had to miss a high school season, whatever it may be. But there's just something different about missing it at this next level. So how do you think that's prepared you? And you talked about kind of changing as a human being. What's different about you going into this season, possibly with the work ethic or whatever it might be heading into 2021?
I think I just have a new set of eyes on the sport. I mean, of course, everyone wants fast times, everyone wants success for themselves,
Sure.
but again, I think as a freshman, I took those things for granted. And now, as I go into this season, I think I'm looking more of it as like memories we share together
Mm.
and opportunities we get together. I think we win and lose as a team always. And I think that to have personal success, we
Sure.
need to, as a team, what am I trying to say? Just help each other.
Yeah.
And I think that that's easily accomplished through working together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And
support.
And you talked about it, you have a chance to actually bond with this team now, which is not something that you've had to do in a couple of years. So now you get a chance to kind of go out and experience the things that what drew you to this school to begin with. And now you get to experience that again from a different perspective. And, looking at this season, what are some of the things you're most excited about? I know you mentioned camp, but in terms of actually getting out there on the course, what have you been working on? And what is it that you are really excited to put into action?
Um, I'm excited for, I guess, just the new team and our dynamic as a whole. Again, I'm just always excited to meet new people and fresh faces. And I guess it's sort of a young team now. We have
Sure.
a lot of sophomores and freshmen and a few internationals flying in, so I'm excited to meet them. For myself, I guess this summer I've just been working on a lot of strength training. I've tried to up my mileage to like 60 miles a week, which
Wow.
I don't know, I think I've gotten close to that. But I think for myself, I'm kind of looking at the season as like, I don't think I've reached my full potential yet as an
Hmm.
athlete. And I just want to give it all I've got because I know how fast things can be taken away at this
Sure.
point. And I think I just want to live it to full potential.
I love that. And again, that's all you can ask for is to actually have an opportunity to go out there and do it. And of course, taking full advantage of that. Before I let you go, one thing I'm always interested in when I talk, no matter what the sport is, balancing that student and the athlete side of things. What's your major, and how do you kind of find that strike that good balance between academics and of course your athletic side of things?
So I'm a studio art major. Um, I don't find it too hard to balance. I really enjoy my major, and coming into college, I came in as undecided because I was a little insecure. I was like, I do love art and I have a passion for it, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And the professor here really helped me through that. And I declared my major pretty soon into my sophomore year, and now I'm loving it. And I think it goes really well alongside running because I love running and I love art, and I think I just have a passion for both of the things. So
Sure.
they're obviously like on really different ends of the spectrum, like I mean athletics and art, but I think it just makes up me as a person.
Gotcha.
And I don't know, I just like putting all I have into both my major and my sport. Just
I love
brings
I
me a
love
lot.
that. Well, let me ask you this, just kind of how did you get started in running? I mean, what is it that drew you to take it to the next level and of course head on to the collegiate level of things? What is it about running that you love so much?
I do love the team aspect of it. I also just like how you can see the work you put in come out on the other side and you get results from it. In high
Mm,
school, I had a really great team, and my dad was my coach too. So he was
cool.
really an inspiration. I kind of knew I wanted to run in college maybe my junior year once I started improving, and I was like, I don't really want to stop after high school. And so, yeah, I came down to visit Queens like I think halfway through my senior year, and I just loved it immediately. I came over Thanksgiving break, and I only met like Coach Scott and two other athletes, but I was like, this is where I want to go. So it worked out, and I'm very happy.
Sometimes it's not a bad thing to know that quickly. And of course, you know, the, the rest is history. And here you are heading into your junior season. So Madison, we'll let you get back and enjoy the rest of your summer. I know it all kicks into high gear here in the coming weeks. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And of course, best of luck coming up this season.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. All right, that'll do it for another Inside the Lions Den right here on the Queen Sports Network. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down there so you get all the newest content right here on our YouTube page. And, of course, check us out at queensathletics.com. For Madison Webster, I'm Mike Lennon. And, as always, go Royals.